Welcome to History Bites Daily, where we unpack the past in bite-sized brilliance. Today, we're bracing for the top 20 natural disasters that shaped history. These aren't just tragedies, they're cataclysms that altered civilizations, landscapes, and lives forever. From volcanic fury to killer waves, we're counting down nature's most defining blows. As a new channel to YouTube, a single like and/or subscribe can make the difference in how many views this video gets. We hate to bug you like every other channel, but it would make a huge difference for us. No matter what, we appreciate you watching. So take a deep breath and let's face the disasters that changed the world. Starting at number 20, the Minoan eruption. Around 1600 BC, Thera's volcano exploded, burying Akrotiri on Santorini under ash. It likely weakened Crete's Minoan civilization, aiding its decline. Tsunamis ravaged coastal towns nearby. Ash clouds darkened skies for weeks. The blast rivaled Krakatoa in raw power. Minoan palaces crumbled under the strain. Pottery shards tell of sudden abandonment. 19. The Antonine Plague. Striking Rome from 165 AD, this smallpox outbreak killed millions, weakening the empire's might. Soldiers brought it from the east, decimating legions. It shifted power as Rome faltered. Markets emptied as trade slowed drastically. Emperor Marcus Aurelius fell to it. Temples overflowed with desperate prayers. Roads lay silent without merchants. 18. The Justinian Plague. From 541 AD, this bubonic plague ravaged Constantinople, killing 25 million across Byzantium. It halted Justinian's dream of Roman restoration. Trade routes spread death like wildfire. Corpses piled in streets unburied. Rats thrived in bustling port cities. The empire never regained its peak. Grain ships became plague carriers. 17. The Black Death. Beginning in 1347, this plague wiped out 50 million in Europe, half the population. It shattered feudalism, sparking social upheaval. Ships carried fleas to every port. Flagellants roamed, seeking divine mercy. Fields lay fallow as workers died. Art turned grim with death's dance. Priests perished blessing the sick. 16. The Great Lisbon Earthquake. On November 1st, 1755, an 8.5 magnitude quake leveled Lisbon, killing 60,000 with tsunamis and fires. It shook Enlightenment faith in a just world. Churches fell on All Saints' Day. Survivors faced weeks of burning rubble. Portugal's empire waned after the loss. Philosophers like Voltaire debated its meaning. Bells rang wildly as earth shook. 15. The Krakatoa eruption. In 1883, this Indonesian volcano's blast killed 36,000, heard 3,000 miles away. It cooled Earth's climate for years with ash. Tsunamis drowned entire coastal villages. Red sunsets painted skies worldwide. The sound shattered windows far off. Scientists tracked its global shock waves. Sailors reported waves rocking distant ships. 14. The Tunguska event. In 1908, a meteor blast flattened 80 million trees over 800 square miles of Siberian forest. No crater left. It stunned scientists, hinting at cosmic threats. Trees snapped like matchsticks in seconds. Locals saw a fireball split the sky. Shockwaves circled Earth twice over. Its cause puzzled experts for decades. Reindeer herds vanished in the blast. 13. The 1923 Tokyo earthquake. On September 1st, a 7.9 magnitude quake hit, killing 140,000 as fires swept Tokyo and Yokohama. It spurred Japan's modern rebuilding efforts. Broken gas lines fueled the inferno. Refugees fled to shrinking safe zones. The disaster reshaped urban planning laws. Over 570,000 homes turned to ash. Rivers boiled from blazing debris. 12. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. On December 26th, a 9.1 magnitude quake triggered waves killing 230,000 across 14 countries. It spurred global warning systems rise. Waters receded before the deadly surge. Children's cries echoed on silent beaches. Aid poured in from every nation. Coral reefs bore scars of the flood. Fishing fleets sank in minutes flat. 11. The Dust Bowl. From 1931, drought and winds stripped Midwest topsoil, displacing 3.5 million in the Great Depression. It forced farming reforms across the U.S. Black blizzards choked towns in darkness. Families fled west in broken cars. Crops withered under the relentless sun. Soil conservation became a national cry. Dust storms reached New York's skies. 10. The 1815 Tambora eruption. In April, this Indonesian volcano killed 71,000, chilling Earth in 1816, the year without summer. Crop failures sparked famine across Europe. Ash veiled the sun for months. Snow fell in June across nations. Starving villagers rioted for bread. It's history's deadliest volcanic blast. Horses died from lack of feed. 9. The 1900 Galveston hurricane. On September 8th, a Category 4 storm drowned 8,000, flattening this Texas boomtown. It drove coastal engineering. Seawalls rose after. Winds howled at 145 miles per hour. Homes floated like driftwood in floods. Survivors rebuilt atop raised ground. It remains America's deadliest natural blow. Rain gauges broke in the tempest. 8. The 1556 Shanxi earthquake. On January 23rd, this 8-magnitude quake killed 830,000 in China, history's deadliest tremor. It leveled cities, reshaping Ming Dynasty life. Cave homes collapsed on sleeping families. Rivers shifted course in the chaos. Survivors faced famine with no aid. Dust clouds lingered for days after. Temples fell as prayers went unheard. 7. The 1970 Bola cyclone. On November 12th, this storm slammed East Pakistan, killing 500,000 with 150-mile-per-hour winds. It fueled Bangladesh's independence push after neglect. Storm surges swallowed entire villages. Fishermen's boats vanished in the night. Relief lagged as waters rose fast. It's the deadliest cyclone ever recorded. Rice fields drowned under salty tides. 6. The 1918 flu pandemic. From 1918, this influenza strain killed 50 million worldwide, dwarfing World War I's toll. It crippled economies, hastening war's end. Soldiers spread it in muddy trenches. Cities shut down as bodies piled. Masks became grim fashion staples. Young adults fell in mere hours. Hospitals turned away the dying masses. 5. The 79 AD Vesuvius eruption. On August 24th, this volcano buried Pompeii and Herculaneum, killing 16,000 under ash and pumice. It preserved Roman life for future study. For History Bites Daily, it's a frozen tragedy. Pliny watched ships flee in vain. Heat vaporized flesh in seconds flat. Ruins slept under ash for centuries. Streets held echoes of panicked screams. 4. The 2011 Tohoku tsunami. On March 11th, a 9.0 magnitude quake unleashed waves killing 18,000, triggering Fukushima's nuclear crisis. It shifted Japan's coastlines, costing billions. Walls of water reached 130 feet. Towns vanished under debris and mud. Reactors melted as power failed fast. Global aid rushed to shattered shores. Aftershocks rattled nerves for months. 3. The 1980 Mount Street, Helen's eruption. On May 18th, this U.S. volcano blew, killing 57 and blanketing states in ash. It taught volcanology new explosive lessons. A landslide triggered the deadly blast. Forests flattened in a gray wasteland. Ash clogged rivers for miles around. Scientists raced to predict its rage. Hikers perished in the sudden roar. 2. The 526 Antioch earthquake. In May, this 7-magnitude quake razed Antioch, killing 250,000 in Byzantium's thriving hub. It marked the empire's decline with rubble. Fires followed, consuming what stood. Walls toppled on fleeing crowds below. Trade halted as survivors mourned. Its scale shocked the ancient world. Churches crumbled during morning prayers. 1. The 1887 Yellow River flood. In September, China's river burst, drowning 900,000 and displacing millions in history's deadliest flood. It spurred reforms to tame the sorrow. Rain swelled waters beyond all bounds. Muddy tides swept villages away overnight. Disease thrived in stagnant pools left. Engineers battled its wrath for decades. Dikes failed under relentless pressure. That's our top 20 natural disasters that shaped history. From Vesuvius's ash to the Yellow River's flood, these events carved our world's path. Which one stunned you most? Tell us in the comments, like this video, and subscribe to History Bites Daily for more epic bites. As a new channel, every like fuels us. Thanks for being here.